Leo, I'm here to give you a wild card read straight from the hip with lots of lip, and we're not going to waste any time. We're going to dive right into it. We got a lot to discover. There's a lot to learn, and there's a bold power play you're about to move. So let's not hold it off. Let's get down to it without any further ado. Okay, this is for any significant Leo placement, or if you happen to have a prominent placement in the 5th house. Likewise, if you are an Aquarius rising, that makes you a Leo descendant, and you might find resonance with this read. Let's see what we got going on here, Leo. Okay, about to make some bold move, huh? This could have something to do with separating yourself from something that's been going on online, some kind of drama, some kind of nonsense. I feel like you're about to put a fork in it. It's done in a big way. You're really standing up for something in this situation that you feel is not right. Like something ain't right here. Somebody hasn't been moving correctly at all. You feel like there's a lot of manipulation going on in this situation. And you're calling it out. I feel that. Like you're taking a stand for something. That's what I got. Like you're really behind this. You're taking a stand for something. You're tired of the nonsense too. This could be even like a flame war, you know, going on online, like, you know, firing things back and forth online. You know, it's a public spectacle. It's embarrassing, you know. You want to just call this quits. You're done with this nonsense. I got that. Like you're done with the 4 of spades coming up in the shadow. But you might be dealing with somebody who's not willing to give it a rest. Okay, that's what I got. Like you're ready to call it quits. They're not. Okay, they want to keep this debate going. They want to keep this nonsense going. You know, be careful. Don't let yourself get roped into some nonsense, okay? Going tit for tat. It could really work out poorly in that regard. I see that with the 5 of diamonds coming up in the shadow to the 6 of diamonds coming up in the light, all right? Okay. So here's the thing. It's like, I think that you're coming at this from a very balanced perspective. You know, you're trying to really look at a situation from a more like elevated standpoint. Like you're trying to figure out how can we like work this out, because this is like really being dysfunctional. You know, it's like one of those things where you've just recognized that a situation's kind of like gotten a little out of hand and things feel totally out of balance and not right, and you're trying to get it back to like an even playing field. I could even feel like this is a situation where maybe somebody feels like they're being singled out, you know, or they're being kind of like cut out of an inner circle and like made an example of. This could even be like a quintessential like gang stalking kind of situation, or, you know, where somebody is being like harassed online, or, you know, just being dealt with in a way that's it's really not fair. It might even be a little bit isolating, okay, with the 5 of diamonds there. This could really, you might be trying to talk some sense into people too, like just sort of, you know, trying to illuminate for them the ways that this can work against everybody. You know, nobody wins in a situation like this. This is a losing battle. I got that. Okay, with the 9 of hearts coming up in the shadow. Yeah, somebody is actually, I hate to say this, but it almost feels like it's picking up vibes of like, you know, maybe like somebody or a group of people picking on a person for like fun, sport, entertainment, self-indulgence. I mean, 9 of hearts coming up in the shadow is very, very self-indulgent here. All right. Well, let me get some ideas about what's going on here, because this seems pretty senseless to me. So it looks like there's some kind of drama you're dealing with online. Somebody might like have like gone ghost online, you know, they might have blocked somebody. Okay, you're trying to like figure out a way to work through the difficulties in, it looks like a situation that involves a fair amount of drama, could involve some kind of bullying kind of energy, some kind of aggressive energy, right? Yeah, King of Hearts coming up in the shadow with the 4 of Clubs also coming up in the shadow. This could have been somebody that at one point, like you really felt in alignment with this person, you know? At one point, this could have been somebody that you really had like a lot of love for. You could have been with this person before. This could be an ex. This could even be somebody that you used to live with. Okay. You could have been married to this person, or you saw this person as, like your end all be all. You thought they were like your true soulmate, Yeah. This person's really manipulative. This can be the kind of person who would love bomb you, They'd love bomb you, and then the next thing you know, they're totally like going ghost on you. Ted just snorted. So, yeah, I mean, this person may have some arrogance to them as well, right? Maybe at one point, you were part of this mix. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe. Like maybe at one point when you were on the in with this person, when you were part of the in crowd, it's got those kind of vibes. There might have been times when you turned the other way, when somebody was like, ganging up on others, talking smack about others. Like it's all cool when you're connected to this person, but when you're on the outs with them, it ain't so cool. They're very quick to turn on you. Right? It's somebody that you used to feel in alignment with. If you didn't have like a romantic involvement with them, there's somebody that you felt like, yeah, you're my person, like they could have been like a really good friend, could have been a water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody who's stirred up a lot of BS online, it's like slander, it's arguments, it's blocking people, and then it's like unblocking them and, like love bombing them, manipulating them. It's just, you know what? It's childish. This is a bunch of drama. I don't know what this is about. What is this mess about? It looks like somebody just does it for fun. I hate to say that, but there's some people out there, like they get off on that kind of stuff. It gives them some real distorted, like false sense of power to like gang up on somebody. But you gotta think about this. If it takes so many people to gang up on one person, it's like, is that powerful? Really? I don't know. I mean, it sounds like you're trying to be the voice of reason here. You're like, maybe you realize like something's been really like out of balance and you're trying to pull yourself away from this child too. You may have kind of like ghosted these people because you're like, I don't want to be connected with these kind of people. Yeah, 9 of Diamonds coming up in the shadow. Yeah, I mean, you might have been the one who really cut this off because you started realizing, like, you know what, like I'm a business person, or like, I'm developing something of my own. Like, I don't want to be connected with this mess. This isn't a good look. This is not a good look. Like, I don't want this to affect my reputation and potentially like cut me off from opportunities I could have for growth in my life because I'm connected to this person who's behaving like this. Like, this person is really causing a lot of problems. It's like there's something here you want to disassociate yourself from because it's not a good look, It's got a lot of like drama elements here. This is like just a bunch of like flame war stuff, arguments online, like petty. It's petty stuff, okay? It doesn't really seem to serve a purpose either. Like, I'm not understanding what the motivation is here, other than this is like just what gets somebody's rocks off. I have to say, with the 9 of Hearts in the shadow, somebody just, they like to do this. They think it's funny, whatever. It's like some kind of entertainment for them. Ace of Hearts here, Ace of Hearts. Like, I think this is you. Again, this could have been somebody who played with your heart, You really thought this person was the real deal. Now they're like, making an example out of you, online for the world to see. You got to look at that, though. It's like if somebody gets off out of tearing you down, like, I don't know. I just say, that shows that person's actually quite insecure, They're nothing to be concerned about. Like, I think other people can see it too. I mean, it's quite evident with the Joker here coming up in the shadow. This person's superficial, they make a lot of promises, but they can never deliver. For them, it's just always what's going down in the moment. This person's a bit of a user too. that dollar sign there. They may care a lot about status or what people have, you know, or who can give them the come up, or who looks good to align themselves with. It's always about, how can I work this situation? How can I get something out of it, you know? How can I get something out of it? This person is very money oriented. I see that's where they really show up in life. It's like they're very focused on their money. They're very focused on their finances, you know. It's all about how it looks. You know, they project this image. This is the image they project. Like, I really got it together, man. I'm on my stuff. I'm a big baller. Look at all this money I got. I got it on lock. Meanwhile, they're the source of all the conflict and drama. This person likes to stir the pot. This person likes to stir the pot with third party, you know, arrangements. They like to bring other people in the mix to stir everything up. And I think this is coming to light. I think it is coming to light because it's on Front Street. Why is it on Front Street? Well, if, you know, this person has a bunch of people fighting over them for their attention, you know, it makes them kind of feel like big boss energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little bit of ego gratification. The problem is there's like true feelings on the line here. Somebody like ends up hurt in the process. So I think you're dealing with a situation where you really thought somebody was grown, but they're not. You know, it's a facade. You're dealing with some immaturity and fallout around that. And you may even have like this person, you know, they're all their little side pieces. They're like flying monkeys, you know, and they send them out to do their dirty work and stir up a lot of drama and problems. Okay, so they're dealing with some situation in relation to this. Again, ooh. Yeah, I mean, somebody doesn't want me to talk about this because there's truth coming forward here. Okay, this is like calling this calling this out, man. That's what I'm saying. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in this situation. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in this situation. You could be dealing with somebody that has strong earth and water in their chart, and they like to present themselves like, oh, they got it all together. They're real solid. No, this person is just like a manipulator. They're a manipulator, man. They are. I have to say, yeah, they like to get people caught up in their head. And I mean, you got to own your peace, okay? You also have to own your peace here with the Eight of Spades. There's times when you kind of like play the victim, but it's like, you know who this person is. How could you not? It looks like it's really on display. It looks like it's there for everybody to see. You know, and I do get this sense, like there may have been times you sort of like turn the other way and like, I'm going to pretend I didn't see you do that back there. Okay, one more final round here, and then we'll get a clarification card. I think that the way you find balance in this situation is you just, you know, disengage from it, and you just, you know, you stay focused on what you're focused on. You know, you let your actions speak for themselves. Okay, anybody who truly knows who you are, they're gonna see the proof's in the pudding. It's all about what you do. You know, it don't matter what people say. All right, and if you are worried about how it could affect your business or your reputation in that regard, I wouldn't stress on it. Like, don't feed it any fuel for the fire. Right, just let it die down. You know, they'll get bored eventually. And I do feel like, you know, the proof will be in the pudding. So it's about you not engaging with this. That's what will turn this energy around here. Okay, I feel that really strongly. You don't need to defend yourself. Okay, the more you like defend yourself against this kind of stuff, the more it makes people question and go, do you have something you need to defend yourself from? Right? Yeah, don't be part of like actually doing yourself in and affecting your reputation in that way. Just walk away from it. If you think you can reason with people like this and get them to see some sense, you can't. You know, this is not the hill you want to stand on. Okay, with the Nine of Clubs, like, you could beat these people over the head with the truth and they still won't see it. And I think what you don't understand is that when you disengage from this, you're making the right move. It's sort of like you're getting yourself a get out of jail free card. You sort of like, you avert a disaster. This is dodging a bullet. And I do feel like karma is going to roll out in this situation. I do. With the Six of Diamonds coming up in the light, like, there's already like a balance happening in this situation. It's not up to you to get people to have a conscience. You know? It's not up to you. Like, let them learn their own lessons, you know. Your lesson is to stop, you know, engaging and do what you need to do to walk away from this before you get roped back in again, you know. There's a lot of manipulation here, and it is very competitive, and somebody is like, they're going to win at all costs. And there's that water sign energy again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in the shadow. This is like not good energy. And you don't understand, if you continue to involve yourself in this situation out of some false sense of like, well, if I can get things to go my way, or if I can overrule these other people, you know, then I can come out ahead. I can be victorious. Like, you could get, you know, roped into this drama. The only thing it's doing is it's providing like a blockage from you aligning with what you are meant to align with here. Okay. There's something you're meant to come into alignment with here, with the two apart. See how there's been some kind of friction, some kind of division here. It's been through a lot. You know, you've been through a lot. There's something you're meant to come into alignment with. It's your fulfillment. It's your peace. It's your healing. But if you keep like trying to involve yourself in this situation, thinking you're going to turn an energy like this around, no, 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 no. King of Spades in the shadow, King of Hearts in the shadow. Oh, hell no. You know, this person will promise you the world and then they'll slice you and dice you. They will. This is somebody who's cruel. This person's cruel, right? And this situation ain't about to turn around. And whoever's connected to them right now, they're like the dynamic duo, okay? They're cruel. This has got cruel intention vibes, okay? So I think if you were wise, you just like let this go, because there's no way to see a way forward in this situation, all right? Let me do a cut of the deck for you here. And it lands on Shadow Man, Queen of Diamonds in the shadow, okay? So again, I have to say it again, you could be dealing with somebody who has strong water and earth in their chart. They are very superficial. They're emotionally manipulative. They care about how things look. They care about status. They care about clout. They care about money, designer, you know, whatever looks good. That's what they go for. They align themselves with who they need to align themselves with to get the advantage they need to gain. Okay, these are user type of energies. You can't change users, but they'll do themselves in. I'm telling you, they will. With the Jack of Spades here, because they're going to get, what's going to happen is they're going to get too full of themselves, and they're going to get really impetuous, and they're going to get really sloppy, and they're going to land themselves in a whole mess of trouble. They could even land themselves in some kind of legal trouble here with the 10 of Swords coming up in the shadow. And why do I say that? Because look who we got on the scene. We got Justice on the scene. Queen of Spades, Libra energy coming up in the light. Okay, so something is being balanced out in this situation. A heavy-duty karmic cycle that leads to a brand new beginning and the preservation of what should have been somebody's all along. Okay, destiny can never be averted. It can only be slowed down by this kind of mess, and it's only slowed down as much as you let it be slowed down. So pull out of this. Stop trying to save people who don't want to be saved.